What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about AJ Epinesa, defensive end out of Iowa. Um, People are definitely hyping this guy up quite a bit. And I do see why. I mean, he looks good on like highlight tapes and stuff like that. But on the play-to-play basis, he's not bad. He definitely shows a lot of potential. But I do think he has a little bit of work to do. Um, I've seen a lot of things that he's capable of doing, but he doesn't do it all the time. In my opinion, he's a very sometimes type of player. You know, sometimes you'll get a lot of effort out of him, sometimes you won't. Um, I've seen him get his hands inside, because that is one thing he does pretty well. He has pretty good hand fight, which is something I really like with a defensive end. But when he gets his hands inside an offensive lineman's chest, sometimes he just stays there and doesn't actually do anything once he gets there. So that's something I'd like him to work on a little bit. Just go at it every play, especially because people are looking at him as possibly the best pass rusher in this class. If he's going to be living up to that aptitude, then I need a little bit more effort. That's just me, though. Also, like I've been saying, my opinion on these players will likely change going into this following season. But I've seen this guy do a lot of good things. Like I said, he's got very good hand fight. He's good about attacking the outside hand when he's rushing, so he can get out there and get past the tackle. I've seen him pull some cloth. I've definitely seen him do that quite a few times, actually. So he's got that in his arsenal. He doesn't really seem to have natural bend, which isn't too unexpected because he's a pretty big dude. He's 6'5", 277-ish pounds. So, I mean, I wasn't expecting a lot of natural bend, but, you know, I just thought I'd mention that. You don't necessarily need it, but it helps. One good thing I did notice, though, is he's very explosive coming off the line, and he also has a good tendency of stripping the ball out when he's tackling someone. He creates a lot of big plays with fumbles, doing stuff like that. I like I said though, I just wish he would rush a little bit more of the plan. I mean, maybe he can develop that a little bit going into this year. You know, rush with a plan a little bit more consistently, because sometimes he just gets caught up and then doesn't move. He just kind of stays in that spot. He is pretty decent against the run, though. I've seen him plug up holes against the run. It's just some of his pass rushing stuff that needs a little bit of work. He's not bad by any means. Don't get it twisted. He's a very good player. And you know, something to consider too, if you're running like a 4-3 type of scheme, moving him to 3-tech might not be a bad idea either. Because like I said, he doesn't really have the natural bend that I like to see in a defensive end. But like I said, you don't necessarily need that, but it helps. But if you move him into 3-tech and just let him run through B gap and be explosive and be athletic, I think he'd be even better. He can definitely play edge. He absolutely can. But I think he might be even better at 3-tech. That's all. I just see him just completely wrecking people in B gap. And you know what, too? He might even be able to be a decent 3-4 defensive end as well. Because, like I said, he is pretty good with his hands. He just needs to do it a little bit more consistently. So if he can work on that, he can be a pretty good 3-4 defensive end, I think. I am definitely interested in seeing this guy develop. Right now, this is just an early take on him. I might end up making a video after the college season is over. I don't know. We'll have to see when we get there. But, yeah. I'm not going to make this video too long. So if you like this video, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.